Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another broadcast. This time it is time for round 2 from the Sochi Autodrome. We bring you live coverage once again from Russia as we prepare this season. It's going to be, I hope, spectacular. We're using Sebastian Vettel, as you can see. We qualified on pole, so it's a good start for us, and let's give a rundown of the starting lineup. So on pole, we have Sebastian Vettel, and starting alongside is Daniel Ricciardo. Third is Hamilton, followed by Verstappen. Next is Raikkonen and Massa, and then you have Hülkenberg and Perez, followed by Valtteri Bottas and Fernando Alonso, Esteban Gutierrez and Roman Grosjean, Nico Rosberg and Kevin Magnussen, Daniel Kvyat and Carlos Sainz, Julian Palmer and Jenson Button, Pascal Wehrlein and Felipe Nasser, and Rio Haryanto and Marcus Ericsson round out the grid. So let's send it down as they line up off of the formation line. Get ready. 5 red lights to go out, and the start of the 2016 Formula One season will begin here with Ferrari. I know you guys will probably notice some editing errors and whatnot, and I am new to doing the full editing and everything, but I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and here we go. So 5 red lights are up, and they're out, and we're underway for the first round of 2016. As we take off, we try to defend to the inside. It's not going to really work out well for us, as Ricciardo is going to get the lunge down inside, as is Verstappen. And here we go. We're going to try to go around the outside of them, and I think we just got hit. And we did? Did I turn Verstappen? I don't know what just happened there. So we'll have to take another look at that later on. We're just going to carry on. We'll probably take a look at that when we take a look at the restart or the start replay. So here we go, just trying to mind our own business. We did clear out into first place after that little incident. And as you can see, just wonderful start to this race for us. I'm so pleased with how we were able to get off the line. It really didn't work out the way I probably had hoped. We'll jump to lap 2 now and continue on with this little run. Really, this race is probably going to go by a lot quicker, as most of the time I was out in front and just kind of running my race. Ricciardo was right behind me for a good portion, but never did he ever really be able to mount a challenge. The one that surprises me is Sergio Perez in that Audi-powered Force India. They're probably thrilled with everything that's going on with that, having Audi up front. So I couldn't blame them for that. And like I said, we'll carry on here. Ricciardo, I guess, just never really could get a run going. As we follow through to lap 3 here soon, I believe. Nice little turn in there. I really enjoyed this racetrack for one. It's one of my favorite racetracks on the game. I know it takes a lot of flack, but I really love the flow of it. And when you get into it just right, everything just handles well. And I don't know, it's just something about this track that I do love. The soft tires. I chose to go with the soft tires in qualifying because I knew I could get through. And I figured if I could pit later, maybe I'll have an advantage. So here we go through to lap 3, and I believe we're going to pull up a replay of the start here in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. So let this go through. It's going to flip through, and here comes, let's take a look at that start again. So here it was, 5 red lights were up, 5 red lights will go out, signifying the start of another Formula One season. It's a wonderful start for us. As you can see, Verstappen and Ricciardo nose to tail for the Red Bulls. And they're going to dive down to the inside, and it's Verstappen gets into Ricciardo. So it's all on Verstappen here, as you can see. I really feel like it, although I don't know that, I really don't think Verstappen should have stuck his nose in there in the first place. There really wasn't much for him to do. Let's take a look at this from Sergio Perez's on board as he comes flying up here, gets into the side of the Williams. He's up to about 5th or 6th right now. He's going to dive in here. Verstappen goes around, and he's going to be able to get around the edge, and he gets out in 3rd. So we'll pop back to where we were now. Actually, we're up to lap 5. We skipped ahead a little bit. And Fernando Alonso is out of the race. So let's see how this happens. You can see Jensen and Fernando get into each other, and oh my word! Holy cow, what a wreck. Fernando Alonso, are you okay, man? Jeez. That was a rough one. So here we are from Carlos Sainz's point of view. Looking in on this. Wow. Just wow. And from Rio Haryantos, or no, Pascal Wehrlein. My bad. My apologies. Pascal. What a job by Pascal to get through there. And we'll flip back to our own view here. Lap 5 continuing on. So just interesting the way the AI is driving. They're driving so aggressive here. Creating problems for one another, creating problems for myself, really. Well, not really myself. Although I really felt that one with Fernando should have brought out a safety car. For whatever reason, it doesn't. So we'll hop here now to lap 6. I really love this long straightaway into this corner. I don't know what this corner is, to be honest. I don't really know what any of the corners are. I'm not even going to lie. But we'll carry on here through here, and I believe pit stop should be coming up for the leaders here soon. Actually, it looks like Ricardo has already made a pit. When did Ricardo pit? I must have missed that. Oh, Ricardo is pitted. Here, lap 6, that's pretty early. And Sergio Perez, you know Audi's got to be thrilled right now that there is an Audi in 2nd place. I mean, obviously, of course, India, but they're got their engines from Audi. So we'll jump ahead now to lap 8, which I believe is about the time most of the leaders are going to come down. Or so, or no. No, okay, now I remember. This is where Kimi Räikkönen blows the right front tire. I don't understand what happened there. Kimi's going to be livid with Ferrari after this. I don't know if they're going to be on good speaking terms. Obviously, this didn't happen to Vettel so far, but just, wow, the tire just all of a sudden shreds itself. Never seen anything like it. And to think he's on the super stretch, he just can't get it slowed down in time. Crazy. So we are on to lap 9 now, and I really got to think, though, that the leaders are going to be pitting here soon. I mean, besides myself. So, as you see, Kimi Räikkönen has been disqualified for not being able to get out of the way. And here we go. Leaders are on to pit road. Lewis Hamilton is in. As well as, I believe, looks like one of the Williams is coming in. And I think there's a Red Bull that came in as well. But we're going to focus on Lewis Hamilton as he returns onto the racing track and just about has a skipping time with that one. Once again, guys, I apologize for my horrible editing. First time really doing major edited video. I might try to get with somebody and see if they can't help me out and teach me a few things. But I really hope you guys will enjoy this video when it's over at least. So we'll hop now to lap 11. And like I said, with us just kind of putting in laps up here in the lead, there wasn't really much to do. So I just kind of skip ahead every now and then and add more onto it. Try to make the video a little less time consuming, really. I mean, really, we're just up here doing Sebastian Vettel. Just trying to maintain our pace, maintain our race, do our thing, and hope that we get to come away with a win. And we'll hop now to lap 15, so we'll be actually hitting pit road next time by. Lap 16 is our pit stop, which I believe we're going to jump to around anyway, so we will see about that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to hit the pits this time, right here. Lap 16. We're coming in right now. Make this turn, keep it nice and tidy, right up next to that wall, right out next to the rumble strips. Dive it down in here. Keep it close to the wall. Keep it nice, slow, 50 mile an hour. Here we are on the pit road. Bring it down to the team and hope for a nice little quick. Here we go. Tires off, tires on, and we're gone. All out. Now, where do we come out? There goes Lewis Hamilton to our left, I believe. And I think here comes Nico Rosberg and Sergio Perez come through on us as well. Not exactly the best pit stop. We came out in first, we'd come out in fourth. So either way, we're on the lap 17. We'll try to carry on and catch back up to these guys and we'll get them on them before everything gets too late. I do think we will have the advantage being on the super softs, and that was kind of the goal. By starting on the soft tires, it allowed us to go to the super softs late in the race. Russia, highly known for being a low tire drag track, so it's very interesting to see what all is going to go on here for us. Either way, really interesting. While we are here, though, right, try to make the dive in the inside, and we're going to overshoot the corner, but we're going to park the bus and make sure that Nico Rosberg and Sergio Perez don't get around. I apologize for my commentary skills as well. I'm used to live broadcasting commentary and not really this post-race stuff. So either way, guys, I'm going to actually let most of this finish out and then pick it back up.
Is 2.7 seconds.
So we're going to pick it back up from here, ladies and gentlemen, with just 8 laps to go. I believe we are trying to fend off Lewis Hamilton at this point in time. As you know, not much longer to go on this one. We're going to hop to lap 21, and I think for the most part, we're just going to click off laps here in front of Lewis. Whew. Ugh. Yes, he's going to click off more laps. Lap 22 now. Lap 23 now. We're up to, actually, no, this is still lap 22. My apologies. Ah, yes, this is where, okay. So Lewis is going to get a run coming down here He's got the slipstream and the DRS, and he's going to make the move to the outside. Can we fight him off? No, we're going to have to let him go and carry on behind him. So on to lap 22 as well. We continue on right behind where we were. We're going to try to get him back on the front stretch. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but we're certainly going to try to do it. We do have the better tires. We have some faster tires, theoretically. Softer compound.
It's about a lap's worth of
Less
spare
fuel,
fuel.
hopefully. So we are on the lap 23, and we did not get around him, so we'll click off the lap 24. Just continue to carry on. We can click off again. Lap. No. Carry on, apparently. All right. Had to dive bomb up into there. Almost runs into the back of Lewis Hamilton. Doesn't really get the run off the corner, and Lewis starts driving away again. So obviously we're going to try to make this work. And, I will say this is some of the most fun I've had running against the AI ever. And I look forward to the rest of this season. And hopefully my commentary skills improve, my editing skills improve. All around everything improves so that you guys are itching to complain with me about it. So, I don't know, that's not really you guys' style, I would hope. But obviously, I approve criticism. Anything that's wrong with it that you see, just point it out and I'll try to improve it for the next one. Please don't be nasty about it, but I don't have a problem with criticism. We'll head to lap 25 as we're going to dive down in here. And we did get around Lewis out there. I don't remember seeing exactly how we pulled it off. So we'll carry on. All right, so here we come to lap 25, or actually we're going to come to lap 26, and we're going to take you into outside camera view, the broadcast camera view, for the final two laps, because these final two laps were fantastic. Some of the best racing I've ever had. I was extremely pleased with it and really thrilled to, like I said, to have this race and to run against Lewis the way we did. Plus these camera angles are so beautiful. But either way, here we go. We're trying to defend, park the bus a little bit, make sure he can't get the run off. It doesn't work the way we want to. Nothing really worked our way in this race. And Lewis, for whatever reason, as it went on, his soft tires didn't wear the way I thought they would. And he was able to just stick right with us on the harder compound. And I thought, all right, I'm on the soft tires. I'm going to have the advantage. I'm going to just pull away once I get around him. But it just never materialized. It never happened. I got around him, and he just stuck with me. So here we go. Down the long straight, he's got the DRS. Really catch the slipstream, and he does. He's going to try to dive it up the inside, I believe, or outside. I defend the inside. He's going to dive it in here, and we're going to hold him off. Cut inside deep. And cut out to the outside and keep him behind us. So here we go. We're going to have another lap where we're going to lead, and he's going to have another chance here on the front stretch with DRS and Slipstream. Slipstream is one of the most overpowered things in this game, but I do love it. It's fantastic, and we'll continue on to see how this works out for us, but hopefully we can hold on to him. All right, here we go. So one final time down the front stretch. Here we go. Lewis has got to run. He's not going to be able to make it work, though. Going to have to close up that DRS and fall in line. He's going to try to make it close through the parabolica here, I believe. I don't know. It's a long, sweeping left-hander. It's really a lot of fun to drive. You get it right. Another sweeping corner. I just love the way this track is laid out. I love the setting, the scenery around here. It's absolutely fantastic. One of my absolute favorite events on the F1 calendar, and I can't wait till they run there just next week. I'm doing this video, I believe, on April 21st, so they'll be headed to Sochi here as their next event, actually. Really thrilled about that. Really thrilled about F1 2017, but here we go. onto the backstretch. One final chance for Lewis. What will he do? He's going to get the DRS. He's got the slipstream. I'm going to protect to the inside. It's a great run. I'm going to go wide to the inside, and I'm going to go wide. I've mucked it up. I've completely mucked it up for Sebastian Vettel. He was going to win the Grand Prix, and I've gone wide and pushed it off, and there's no chance of catching Lewis Hamilton now through the final couple corners. So we've completely ruined ourselves.
Good job, you did really well.
But we do get to walk away with the second place finish, so I mean, I guess not everything is lost, but it is certainly a disappointment in the fact that Lewis Hamilton is your winner, and we are not. I'm actually extremely disappointed in that. I'm not gonna lie. I was really looking forward to this finish for us and a win. But here we go with the podium finishers. Lewis Hamilton, myself as Sebastian Vettel, and Daniel Ricciardo. Just not the way we wanted to end it though, guys. Just some disappointment there. Obviously, a second place is not the worst thing in the world, but when you had the car and you started from pole and you dominated the race and you led almost the entire time, it does hurt a little to finish in second. So here you go. Here are your standings now following the Russian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton leads, Sebastian Vettel is in second, Daniel Ricciardo third, Rosberg fourth, Perez is fifth, Verstappen eighth, or sixth. Okay, and we're going to flip that off. So I